playing a game.
Are you gonna be a genius or an ignoramus?
We'll find out.
I belong to you. This love is a band of gold. With the fires burning and when the embers feel cold. So when I hold you in my arms, I hope you know that this love is a band of gold. It's a band of gold.
There she is, playing the game of the week. The peg game of Cracker Barrel.
Are you like one of the narrators in like those the British documentaries? Can you do it with a British accent?
No, I can't.
I want you to try.
No, I can't. No, wrong accent.
It sounded more like attempted a Scottish accent. You can like narrate it like an old Steve Irwin TV show. Crikey! Here's a wild Cracker Barrel game in the wild here.
Here's an Emily Murphy in her natural habitat, using her brain, playing a game.
I'm not doing very well this time.
The question is, how far will she get? More accurately, how far will the game make it before it is lost? This is Purd the Herd.
This is what?
Purd the Herd.
Any Parks and Recs fans out there?
If so, please watch it. If not, please watch it.
That didn't make any sense. She said if they are Parks and Recs fans, please watch it. And then if they aren't Parks and Recs fans, to please watch it. I did much better last time when I wasn't talking. This did not go well for me.
Oh
I'm
my
ashamed.
goodness.
I'm very ashamed.
Babe,
Last time I
is
only
that
had
an
two left.
ignoramus?
No, 3 is just plain dumb.
That was 4.
That was 4, then yes. I'm an ignoramus.
Good job, babe.
I'm a disgrace to my family.
Well, that wasn't Emily in her natural habitat.
No, it wasn't. See, when I put them back in, I always like to sort them by color. So it looks pretty.
Oh, you're so sweet.
It's your turn.
Okay. Round 2. Oh, she's on a roll. Now she's in deep thought, contemplating her next move, planning ahead, visualizing, doing it all, folks.
Oh my gosh.
What will she do? Go for the top one.
This one?
No, the one closest to you.
This one.
Yeah.
No, but I have to jump this one and then jump that back.
Alright, do what you want.
I'll try your way. Are you gonna walk me through it?
No, that's the only step I got.
Oh my goodness.
On a roll again. Our food's here. Our food is here, and it looks
Look at your syrup.
amazing.
That's
Ooh,
so
there's
cute.
an extra plate.
Sorry,
Thank
sorry.
you. No problem.
No, you're okay.
And now we're happy, and now we're gonna eat and enjoy our food. Thanks for watching. Okay.
How was breakfast, babe?
Breakfast was amazing.
How do you feel?
Like a champion for eating all those pancakes.
I had 3 pancakes.
3 pancakes.
I don't know how you love them. They're gross.
And butter. For those of y'all with me, please let me know, because pancakes are amazing.
No, they're disgusting. Waffles, if I have to eat a breakfast item, it's gotta be a waffle, and preferably a crunchy waffle with very little butter and syrup on it. Give me savory foods. Give me like eggs. Give me hash brown casserole. Give me grits, oatmeal. Well, I'll do oatmeal. That is probably the one sweet breakfast food that I like. Give me fruit. I'd rather have something salty than sugary, man. But anywho, so yet again, we're in the ratchet van. We have our new car. However, we haven't received the title yet. So we can't put insurance on it, so we can't drive it. So it just sits there and looks beautiful. So we're in the ratchet van. And Jonathan did something very exciting yesterday. What did you do, Jonathan?
Well, I woke up yesterday morning. I got dressed.
Oh my goodness.
And I ran an obstacle course for the Dixon County Sheriff's Department for the application process to be a correctional officer with the Sheriff's Department.
And how did you do?
I did well. I passed the time required, and I had an interview.
So you ran it in what, 2 minutes and 55 seconds?
Yeah,
And what was the max time that you could spend? Like 4 minutes?
4 minutes. Yeah,
You did good.
so I did good.
It was really wet and rainy too.
It's really wet. The obstacles weren't hard, but doing them all in succession as fast as I could was difficult.
Yeah.
Which it would be for anybody, and unless you're freakishly in shape. But you know,
We normal over here.
us normal people cause you to be a little winded.
But anyway, so now what do you have to do? What's the last part of this hiring process?
Hopefully this is the last part, but we're not 100%. But the next step is I have to fill out this little personal history packet, and they're gonna do a hopefully final background check on me and make sure I'm not a crazy person and etc. Yeah, so should find out soon, hopefully.
Yeah, that's due next week. He's planning on turning it in Monday or Tuesday. So get it turned in early. From there, but he's so close. So close. I look really pale in this lighting. Look at me. I'm glowing. Glowing, I tell you. Glowing!
You have a glowing personality, Emily.
I have a sparkling personality. Thank you very much. Are you laughing at me?
No.
Uh-huh. No, but we're so excited for this. This has been a long, not audition. That's not the right word. A long
Application process.
and interview process. It's been.
Well,
let's see.
we started at the beginning of March,
Yeah, the first Saturday of March, he turned in his first application.
which was the second, I believe.
Second or the third, I can't remember. He went to the job fair, he turned in his application. Then he did a tour of the facilities. Then he had his first interview, and then they had a psych eval.
No, I had my first background check first.
Sorry, background check, interview, psych eval.
No, I didn't have a second.
No,
Let me say.
background check, interview, civil service exam,
Yeah. Civil service interview,
civil service interview,
then obstacle course,
obstacle course.
interview, and now another
After the
background
obstacle
check.
course, background check. I thought you did a psych eval already.
No.
It's okay. Then
I
he
mean-
has to do the psych eval.
If we end up doing it, it'll be the only thing before I get hired.
Okay. Yeah, I was just going over like all of the steps that they said at that job fair. But yeah, so we're pretty excited. We prayed about it and we
prayed and we thought about it. We were like, this is what needs to happen for our family. Just like give them some of the reasons why we decided that this would be a good job opportunity for you.
Well, before I do that, fun fact, the interview I did yesterday was a panel interview of 6 police captains / deputy commissioner. And all of these people were like the heads of each different department. So the corrections department head was there, you know, investigations, patrol, and all that stuff. So there were like six or so people who are really important interviewing me and asking me questions.
You did great.
And I did awesome. Anyway, I think this is a good... Say your question again, please. I forgot.
So, like, why is this a good job opportunity for you? How is this going to be better than, say, trying to go back into social work again?
Okay.
What are some things about this job that are different?
Okay, got it. So, first, it's similar to social work in that I'll be interacting with people who are less fortunate and or not fortunate at all.
When did they take down Vinny Cathy's store?
Oh,
Look
that's
at that! I used to go there on Fridays if I had a good report and I got to get a Yoo-hoo.
cool.
That's my childhood is gone! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm shook.
She's shook. She's very shook right now.
I'm sorry. Continue.
But the difference is mainly that as a law enforcement person, there would be more direct contact and action with these kinds of people.
So, and also, hopefully, you're not seeing the same people over and over and over again when you have these interactions. Well, I mean, at first you will
At
be,
first
because
I
you'll
will.
be in corrections.
Yeah.
Because everyone has to start in corrections, and then they can move to...
Most people have to start in corrections.
Unless you are already certified, you have to start in corrections.
Right. Most people.
And then you move to deputy sheriff.
You can move
You
to
can,
deputy
if
sheriff.
you want to. And
It's
then,
not deputy sheriff. It's a deputy
Okay, sorry, deputy.
or a patrol
I'm still
officer.
learning the words, people. I'm still learning the words.
Just let me talk.
You're explaining it
Sorry for my weird explanations, and for Emily not being accurate with her terms.
Oh my goodness. They know what I'm talking about.
Mm. Well, if you don't know what she's talking about, please comment below.
You're like trying to be so official. You're like, please comment. Give us a comment for this. You're so much more official than I am. I'm just like, yo, peeps.
I am official. Anyway, what was I saying?
You were saying that you would start, and it was
Right.
hands-on
Right.
and
Okay.
more active.
And another good reason being in this law enforcement role is that this would be a more long-term thing for me and more, one, the pay is better, which is great.
I mean, you gotta
Yeah, we
pay
gotta
the
support the
bills.
family, we gotta pay the bills, gotta pay for Han Solo and Biscuit, you know, their
And
food
your
and
medical bills.
my medical bills and all that, you know. And their insurance is great, which is also a plus. Same reason. And albeit one of the cool things that you can transfer to different departments within the sheriff's department, like from corrections to patrol, which is where you would be a deputy, and then go from a deputy, you could go to investigations and stuff like that.
And that's honestly like the thing that I think is the best about it is if he does start to get restless, because a surprising symptom of depression, to me at least, is feeling very restless and like you need to change something.
Never be satisfied.
Yeah, which is surprising. Throwing in some Hamilton. But if he ever starts feeling restless, he's got to do 6 months at corrections before he can go for deputy. And at deputy, I think it has to be 6 months or a year. After that, there are over 40 jobs, I think, that he would be applicable for. And, you know, that he can go to, and he could always go back. We spoke with people who had started corrections, had done deputy for a little while, had done some other things, and then she had come back to corrections because now she had like a family, so she liked the steady hours, which makes total sense. But it's, if he has an itch to like where I need to do something different, we can find something different for him without him losing retirement or vacation days, or you know, like you build your pay up as you go along without him losing any of that seniority, which I think is so cool. It just gives me such a peace of mind that, because that was like the main thing that started that downward spiral last fall with social work, was he felt stagnant and stuck, and he wanted to escape feeling stagnant. So his solution was, I've got to quit my job and find something else. Here, he won't have to quit his job if he's feeling stagnant or something. He can be like, all right, I don't know who you would go to. All right, chief, give me a different job if there's an opening, please. I don't know how, he would say it much nicer than that, and I don't know the protocol, but he'd be able to like apply to go into different positions, which is so cool. So just lots of prayer and thought, and we were like, man, we feel a peace about this, even though it has been the world's longest hiring process, which I'm okay with, because I only want the best of the best in those positions, because that's a very stressful position to be in. But he's gonna do great. And it's funny, we were talking, was this while you were still in treatment that we were talking about it, when you had started your job hunt as part of your treatment?
I don't remember.
But I told him, I was like, you remember like when we were dating and everything, and you told me how like you had thought about going into like the Marines because you wanted to serve and you like that kind of stuff, and he likes
Serving.
knowing what to expect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Explain this better to me.
I like being on a strict schedule, knowing what exactly is expected of me and what exactly I should do for my job.
Which is also really good for his depression as well.
Stability.
Stability. I need some stability.
You sound good, boo.
I'll write a whole new musical. Plagiarize a musical. Just kidding. No plagiarism. No plagiarism. But we're really excited.
Don't do it, it's bad. Also, piece of advice, if you struggle with depression, don't quit your job because you're depressed.
Yeah. It's okay. We've made peace with it.
Yeah. Now it's different if it's a completely toxic environment, but if you're depressed, do not immediately quit your job.
See if your boss will work with you.
Yeah. Talk with your supervisor, HR department, whatever.
Yeah, and he was looking back later, and he was like, you know, if I had been able to hold on for one more month, which he genuinely felt like he couldn't have. If he had held on for one more month, he would have been there long enough to qualify for Family Medical Leave Act. And so he could have taken leave for his depression while he got more intensive treatment. Because that was the only thing that was going to help at that point for you, was more intensive treatment.
Yep.
Which is fine. And I'm really glad you finally sought that help. But you genuinely did feel like you just couldn't make it one more day.
Yep.
One day more. Sorry guys, musical theater nerds. Well, I should say musical theater nerd, because you're not as much of a musical theater nerd.
I appreciate musical theater.
You appreciate
She is
my
obsessed
musical
with musical
I
theater.
am not, obsessed is a strong word. I just have a good memory for songs. I should have, like I would study and I would try to make stuff into songs. Coach Dana in 7th grade science, we had to make stuff up into chants, and I still remember, I shouldn't do this while driving. I still remember like mighty mitochondria, like mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, because we would chant and we would make muscles while we would chant and be like, mighty mitochondria, mighty mitochondria. Yeah, and like I'm washing my hands in a circular motion because I'm a pro. Because like,
Prokaryote.
no,
No? Okay.
no. Probiotics. Probiotics kill things. They kill sick things. They're good for you.
Well,
Like
I know
yogurt, probiotics, they help your gut. And then I remember we would hold our hands straight out and we'd be like, you have eukaryotic cells, because they're eukaryotic and they're linear. And the word cells may not be correct. However, this was 7th grade, which has been,
It's been a minute.
I don't know. I'm 25 now, and I was
It's been a
12/13
minute.
in 7th grade. So half a lifetime ago.
It's been a minute.
Music helps, though. It helps. It does great things. Alrighty, well, it's been fun. It's been real. Jonathan, has it been fun and real for you?
Yes. And last fun thing, Solo's getting really good at heel, and he loves to walk next to me sometimes.
We'll show y'all next video.
Yes.
That this love is a band of gold. It's a band of gold.